What's happening, y'all? Ted Financial Knife and Fork. This video is going to be about reparations. This channel's for people of my community and the Black community. And whenever news comes up, I want to cover it a little bit. But this is really interesting. I want to know everyone's thoughts on it. But basically, out in California, there is been a big reparations thing. Needed a story on it. It's out of the New York Times. California panel sizes up reparations for black citizens. It goes on to say that California made a reparations task force, basically to understand the financial impact to get the black community back to where it can be even, or where it used to be, or where it should be, excuse me. And they did a big study on it. And I think the most interesting tidbits from it where they focused on the people of just California, the black people in California, and the people eligible are free black persons living in the United States prior to the end of the 19th century. So 6.5% of California residents, 2.5 million, identify as black, and they're going with the estimate that the compensation would be up to 569 billion based on a number of factors, which is a little bit more than 220 some thousand for each participant. Now, it's not for certain they're going to do a public meeting, and honestly, I don't think California, even though it's expensive, has $569 billion. So I highly doubt they have that type of money to give to each and every one of their residents in California without actually, seeking some kind of, I don't know, federal intervention or some kind of privatized loan that the state will pay back over time. But, I appreciate the intention. I really do. I just don't know if they have the money. And the other thing about it is, I'm just keep the shit real. I think $200 something thousand dollars is light. $220,000 is a little bit light. That's great and all, especially if it's not taxed. It comes out 200 something thousand, but it's a lot of money. Let me not say that it's a lot of money, but as far as comparison on putting you on equal footing as the typically the people who've had 400-year head start, I don't think that's enough money. I think if we really want to have a conversation about reparations in this country, it's going to have to me, the floor would be north of 750,000. I would think, to put people on equal footing. I think giving them the ability to invest in themselves, not only where they live, or to actually give them the opportunity to quit their job and maybe go back to school and have that paid for, or to, not be a consumer. I think it's at 750. But again, it's a start. It's hopefully a step in the right direction. But I really want to hear from y'all. I want to know if you all think that the proposed dollar amount for the residents of California is enough. California is expensive as shit. I used to live there, and it's just super, super expensive. But the overall conversation is, nationwide. What are we owed? What should we be in conversations for? And I think it's a little bit north of that. Anyway, until next time.